Tayo ko kagad dito. Just kidding. So, may isa data announcement ko. Please, get yourself, out of the total number of deaths that we have been experiencing for the past 2 days, almost 85% are unvaccinated. Siguro mga 2% lang yung booster. The rest are unboosted. So please, get yourself vaccinated. Second, dito yung lugar, almost 1 hectare dito. We were able to secure 85 million for this, for the development of this area. And it will be implemented this year. Unfortunately and fortunately, ginagad-agad Ibaloi Park. I wish it would be Ifugao Park, pero it's at Ibaloi Park. Agungat ni Apo Max. So it will be, you will have a very beautiful site. It will start, construction of this will start this year. Courtesy of another Ibaloi, semi-Ibaloi, is Senator Robin Padilla. But nonetheless, part of that money will also be used for the development of our Igorot Garden. But I got, when I received the both invitations, nalidayak na eh. Naliday sa Ilocano term for nalungkot ako. No? Nalungkot ako. Why is it that if in other provinces, there's only one unified group? One unified group. Why is it that for Ifugao, okay nga duwa? Okay nga duwa. Kitain nyo dyan Kalinga. Kalinga, they're even big. Some of the tribes are even very violent, fighting each other violently. But why is it that now that they're in Baguio, they coexist? They coexist. It's probably something that you should have to look into. It's about time. Hopefully, next year, may salangan na celebration. Like in the city of Baguio, there should only be one Baguio. Yeah. Apay gamingat, some would like us to be divided. Apay dinarami dagat, why is it that we don't have an identity? We're now working for an identity for Baguio. Ibagyo. Tawag tayo, Baguio. You're in Baguio, you're in Baguio. But of course, we would like to have one Baguio, one identity, but we should not also forget our cultural tradition, especially from where we came from. So you have to preserve that. You're from Ifugao, you have to preserve that. I live with the Ibalois for 17 years. Kami tinungdan, my parents worked there, so we copied yung ugali ng Ibaloi. Parang Pangasinan yung parents ko, pero halos magkapareho yung salita. Just like Abu Jomol and Abu Mal. But, if you notice, in Benguet, despite the fact that there are 3 groups here, adapi Kangkanay, adapi Kalangoya, why is it that there's only one Benguet? Same thing with Abra, same thing with Apayao, Mountain Province. I hope. Now, another highlight of my message is, many of us, our cultural tradition requires or dictates that only elders should decide. But if I ask the elders, I do not like to insult the elders. I'm also an elder. Ato kanyami dito ito, elder. But no offense. Do they understand sustainability? The concept of sustainability. Do you understand the latest technology? Do you understand resiliency? Do they understand the real concept of good governance? But if you ask the young people now, they understand it. They understand it. Yesterday, I was talking to a big group of elders, senior citizens. We are now training them on how to use their smartphone. They like it. They like it. Next na meeting ka, next na bakit siguro 2 weeks from now, we're going to teach them also how to use computer. They like it. And then when I started talking to them, idamdamagin na kanya ka, Mayor J, medical expenses ni Mayor J, kanuti bingo social tayo na eh. Mayor J, dapat ayuda tayo. J, SSS nga second tranche, third tranche. J, tuloy-tuloy pa ba yung free movies ticket natin? O free movies natin? See? It's a different discussion, discourse with the elders. But when I talk to young people, sino yung mga young people dito ngayon? Yan, dami-dami young people. Pati yung mga elders pretending to be young, right? But when you talk to young people, you see energy, you see courage, you see innovation. They understand technology, they understand the word sustainability, they understand the word resiliency, they understand basically the concept and the context of all of this. And they understand, most importantly, what good governance really means. And good governance, so good governance dictates that we have to empower our youth. We have to develop their leadership potential. We have to unlock their potential and allow them to lead and allow them to participate in decision making. Kami katatayong elders, when we decide complex decisions now, complex issues, i-effect na 15 years, 20 years from now. Many of us are dead already. Pero sinong makakaramdam ng epekto nito? Itong mga kabataan ngayon, sila. So bakit? Why deny them from participating in decision making? It's about time na dapat sila nasa forefront na rin, kasama natin sa pagdidesisyon. I hope I'm not insulting your tradition. Maraming magagalit sa inyo rito. I had a chance to talk to the Ibaloi tribe, to the Kalinga tribe, to the Apayao people, to Abra people. And every time I discuss this with them, surprisingly, the Benjie elders bagada kanya ay forget to that side. Because they understand it. I hope after this, our brothers and sisters from Ifugao would also say, I hope. We are now all from Baguio. Let us think Baguio. Let us think of one Baguio, wherein each and every one of us have one Baguio identity. The Baguio identity. I'm from Pangasinan. We are from Pangasinan. I was born here. I grew up here. I consider myself as an Ibaloy. Not from Pangasinan. Let us not be divided by certain people who have some personal interest. Let us not be manipulated by people who are only protecting their personal interest. Let us not also be manipulated, because some people would like us to be divided so that they can rule over us. Let us not allow certain politicians also divide us. I really hope that in 2025, one half of our city council will be young people. One half. No offense, ha? No offense. I want people, sinasabi ko nga sa inyo, I want people like Councilor Jomol, Councilor Max, and those who believe in good governance, elder councilors, to still be in the council so that they will be able to mentor, train our young leaders. I want you to please support that idea. We want young leaders in government. In fact, I've been telling this every time I have a public engagement. Dati may isang ubig, young leader tata, who will emerge as a leader in the next 2 years and 4 months remaining before the 2025 election. I will no longer run for my third term because I am a strong believer of the power of the young people, of the ability of the young people. They can make change. They can make a big difference in the city of Baguio. Isang klase lang naman dito sa Pilipinas, yung mga government employees nagre-retire. Yung mga tao sa corporate, private sector nagre-retire. Isang klase lang rito, ang tao rito na ayaw mag-retire. Ayaw ko na lang banggitin. But if you are, I hope, people like Apo Jomon, Apo Mac, they're believers of good governance, they can propagate and multiply. Believe me, Jomon, we were rivals during the first election. Pero nagulat ako. When we joined forces during this last election, I saw someone who has a good heart. Believe me, I saw someone who has a good heart, who's really dedicated to make a difference in the city of Baguio. Who's always thinking about Baguio, not about himself. We have other councilors who have that heart also. But Apo Jomon is one of those who really stand out. And Apo Mac will learn from Apo Jomon. So sa inyo pong lahat, let us think of one Mugaw. Let us think of one Baguio. Maraming salamat.